Hi everyone. If you remember the Toyota CHR from a few years back, you probably remember it as that sporty little crossover that looked way more aggressive than most Toyotas on the road. It was bold, a bit edgy, and clearly aimed at younger buyers. Now, fast forward to 2026, and Toyota is bringing the CHR back in a completely new way, fully electric. And honestly, this feels like the comeback the CHR always deserved. The first thing that really grabs your attention with the 2026 Toyota CHR EV is the design. Toyota has gone all in on making this thing look futuristic without going overboard. The sharp lines, coupe-style roof, and sculpted sides are still here, but everything looks more refined and modern. The front end is clean and aggressive, with slim LED headlights and a closed-off grille that instantly tells you this is an electric vehicle. From the side, it still has that sporty, almost concept car vibe, and at the rear, the full-width light bar gives it a premium feel you usually don't expect in this segment. Compared to the older gas-powered CHR, this new EV looks wider, lower, and more planted. It feels less like a quirky experiment and more like a serious global model. You can tell Toyota wants this car to compete not just on efficiency, but style too, especially with rivals like the Hyundai Kona Electric and Volvo EX30 grabbing attention. Now let's talk about what's under the skin, because this is where the biggest change happens. The 2026 CHR is no longer a gasoline or hybrid crossover, it's fully electric. Toyota is expected to offer it with a single motor setup for everyday driving and possibly an all-wheel drive version with dual motors for buyers who want extra grip and performance. Acceleration should feel quick and smooth, especially in city driving, which is where this car really shines. Range is expected to be competitive for the segment, making it a solid option for daily commuting and weekend trips without range anxiety. Toyota isn't trying to turn the CHR EV into a long-distance highway monster. Instead, the focus is on balance, efficiency, and real-world usability. Plug it in at home, charge it overnight, and you're good to go for most of the week. One thing that might surprise some people is the light off-road capability Toyota is hinting at. No, this isn't a hardcore trail SUV, but with available all-wheel drive, decent ground clearance for an urban crossover, and drive modes for slippery conditions, the CHR EV should handle rough roads, rain, and light dirt tracks with confidence. It's more about peace of mind than adventure, perfect for buyers who want flexibility without driving a big SUV. Step inside the 2026 Toyota CHR EV, and the changes are just as noticeable. The interior finally feels like it has caught up with the exterior. There's a clean, modern dashboard with a large touchscreen in the center, a digital driver display behind the steering wheel, and fewer physical buttons cluttering the space. Everything feels more intuitive and driver-focused. Materials are expected to be a big upgrade over the old model, with softer surfaces, better seat comfort, and a more premium vibe overall. Toyota has also worked on space, especially in the rear seats, which was one of the biggest complaints about the previous CHR. It's still a compact crossover, but it feels much more usable for everyday life now. Tech is another strong point. Expect wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, built-in navigation, over-the-air updates, and Toyota's latest safety features as standard. Things like adaptive cruise control, lane assist, and automatic emergency braking are likely to be included even on base trims, which is great news for value-focused buyers. When it comes to pricing, Toyota is expected to keep the 2026 CHR EV competitive. While exact numbers will depend on the market, it should sit comfortably below larger electric SUVs, making it one of the more affordable ways to get into a stylish, reliable electric vehicle from a trusted brand. That's a big deal, especially for younger buyers or first-time EV owners who want something cool without breaking the bank. Looking back at older CHR models, the difference is night and day. The original CHR was stylish but underpowered, and it struggled to stand out in a crowded market. The 2026 version fixes those issues by going electric, improving practicality, and leaning fully into its bold personality. It no longer feels like a side project, it feels like a key part of Toyota's electric future. So who is the 2026 Toyota CHR EV really for? It's for drivers who want something sporty but practical, modern but reliable, and electric without feeling intimidating. It's not trying to be the fastest EV or the biggest SUV, it's trying to be fun, efficient, and easy to live with, and that might just be why it works. If Toyota delivers this car the way it's expected to, the CHR EV could easily become one of the most popular electric crossovers in its class. Stylish, smart, and finally living up to its potential, the 2026 Toyota CHR EV might just be Toyota's quiet electric comeback story.